Hey, 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 what is good, everybody? Welcome. How y'all doing? We are here at Urban South Brewery. So this is a new one for us, as we are obviously not from around here. And I find the name to be very fitting, so... Yeah, I'm live streaming.
No, I've kind of got something similar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, are you a beer dude?
I am.
What's your handle?
What, like
Your name?
my beer label? So if you look up Backwoods Urban Brewers, you'll find me.
Backwoods Urban Brewers.
Yep. You'll find me. I'm out there.
Hey,
So,
cheers.
thank you, sir. You too. Bottoms up. Hello, Pierce and Costa Mom, Ian, Surf Bum. What's happening, everybody? Welcome in. So we are in New Orleans still. Today is our last day here. I've had a really awesome week. I've had some personal, exciting news, which I'll share in a little while. So we are at Urban South Brewery in New Orleans. They're a local brewer down here. I haven't done a Tin Can Thursday in a while because of the whole diet thing that's been going on. And honestly, the last 3 weeks have been absolutely ridiculous crazy with work, between traveling a couple of weeks and then trying to get my office stuff done in between. So I figured now's a good time to at least do one. Yeah, it does a little bit, Ian. So they have just a mess ton of beers here. So I'm gonna grab a couple of flights, and we are going to, we're gonna sample a little bit of everything. So Santos, my friend, what is happening? It's so nice to see you and hear from you. I hope everything's going awesome. I was up, so outside of working today, my training ended a little early, so we were done at about 2:30, 3 o'clock, not too early. So we ended up breaking a little early. I went back to my room, I reset, I packed all my stuff because I have an early flight. Hey, Sam Lowe, what's happening? So we are leaving at like 5:50 tomorrow morning out of New Orleans down here. So the plane boards at 5:20. I figure I got to be in the airport by 4:30. I got to return a rental car. So I really need to get up and out at like probably about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I thought I would do the stream a little bit earlier. And I know it's early in the day for a lot of people, but I thought it'd be somewhere cool to share. Originally, when I found this place, I was like, oh, it's got my last name, so let's go and do it. And then I walk in here, and it is absolutely mammoth. I'll flip the camera in a minute, and I'll kind of rotate the camera around so you guys can see what's going on here. So they have their own merchandise. This place has got to be 1, 2, 3, probably 4 times the size of most of the breweries that we've gone into. Some of their stuff is massive, and you'll see when I turn the camera around, you'll be able to see some of their system from where we're sitting. I'm gonna keep you guys parked on the table, and once I finish the flight that I am drinking currently, I'll go get another one. I'll leave you guys for a minute and then come back. So we have a sour, an ale, a lager, and what was the other one? Sour, ale, lager, and maybe a pilsner. This is what they look like. Yes, adult time, not in the craziness of Bourbon Street. So here we are. So we are going to try the Tranquil Dawn. It's definitely hoppy. Oh, IPA. That was the other one I got, was the IPA. That's good. I like it. Has a really good nose. It's the hops is not strong. It's a little hazy, as you can see. So, how's everybody's week been? Mine has been absolutely incredible. I've had a great week. I was down here for training for my job, and I actually got offered kind of like a side position. So we're gonna see if we can make that work. That will, the side position that they offered me was something I wasn't expecting, and just from talking with people that were standing around, I guess they thought I'd be a really good fit considering what my actual job is on the day-to-day, and given my background with like having a bit of teaching and stuff, they were like, hey, do you want to be part of this team? And I was like, yep, sure do. So it'll offer me to be able to travel, a couple of times a year to like different places, and offer some different experiences. And at the same time, I'm able to help out people I work with by sharing my knowledge with them. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds for me, 6 days for fishing. Oh, Race Point, yes. Staying in North Truro, yep. It's a good place to go. Just got to be careful. The great whites are starting to make their appearance. It's that time of year, man, so just be careful. You don't want to be tangling with any of them. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if one of them, if you had something on the line and one of them swooped in and got a free meal off of you. So, oh, thanks, Ian. Yep, I'm gonna. If everything goes right, I am going to have a training position. It's gonna go through kind of like the wickets here and get approved, but I'm really hopeful that it'll get approved. It's not going to cost any extra money to my department, so things are kind of lining up, and it'll be good. It'll be, just a few weeks a year, spread out over the year, so it's not all at once. And it'll be good all the way around. I'll get to promote my, my section of the government, what I do with the Air Force, so it'll all work out well. So, Paradise Pass, as you can see, it's a little clearer, not much hop in there. That is very light and refreshing. Woo! Hello, producer and little influencer. I see you all watching, I love it. So the Paradise Park was really good. That's nice. That is something like if you want to drink for a while and you're down here, that's the one to get. Next we have it's called Mayhaw Jelly. So Mayhaw Jelly, it's definitely it's a little hazy. Can't smell too much hop in it. Oh, that's the sour. I ordered a sour. Ooh, that is really sweet. There is literally no sour in this sour. It tastes like jelly. That is absolutely amazing. I love it. That's so cool. If I get bit, I have a bottle of Jameson to dull the pain. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Elio's Pizza, woo, yeah. That's one of the little influencers' favorites. My daughter loves that stuff. Hi, Val. This tastes, if you were to like stick a knife into a jar of like grape jelly, that's exactly what that tastes like. That is so good. Yeah, we're sampling beers. So when I go back, I'll get another flight, and we're gonna try 4 more that I haven't tried now. So chicken strips. So you know what's funny is, so let's see, today's Friday. So on Monday night, yes, on Monday night, we went to this little place called Lucy's, right? So if you go back and you look at the videos from the week, one of the first videos, I start at a place called Lucy's before we go up to Bourbon Street, and I had fried catfish, deep fried catfish. So, right, so being from New England, like, I don't want to say I'm a seafood snob, but I'm a seafood snob. So I was a little hesitant because catfish, that's like, you know, that's like hillbilly fish or whatever. And I was so wrong. So the fish was, it must be really fatty because even deep fried, it was very like, when I bit into it, it almost like, the fish almost wanted to fall out of like the batter shell. You could see it was really loose. But it was so tasty. It was like, it was amazing. I kind of sat back and I was like, man, why have I not tried this before now? So the deep fried catfish was really good. What I did have today is something I've been wanting to try for a long time. So today I started off at Pat O'Brien's. I went there because I had to pick up a couple of souvenirs. I got a hurricane while I was there. I was up there, yeah, probably just about 4 o'clock, a little while before I started this. And, you know, they have, the Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans is the original. And there's like 4 distinct areas. So they have a big outdoor patio, good sized bar. There's a little gift shop out there shoved in the corner. And then you go inside and they have like a bar on one side, which is just a regular stand-up bar. And then the other side is where they have the dueling pianos. And the dueling pianos start at 4 and go all the way, I think they said until like midnight or 1 in the morning. So it's the same 2 guys. And they just motor for like 7 or 8 hours. It's something ridiculous. So, you know, I went in there and I was really there looking for these glasses because I've got the one from Orlando. So, and there's only 3 locations for Pat O'Brien's. So, let me see if I pull one out here. So, I said, well, while I'm down here, I might as well go. I might as well go and get my next one for the set, right? So, I went there to pick up this. Right, so we went. I actually got 2 of these because, well, sometimes one's just not enough. I did get a hurricane while I was there, so that was really good. They gave it to me in a to-go cup because I was like, man, I got other stuff I need to do. So they were really accommodating. But that place, it was already bumping. Like, I got there and I was like, man, what is going on here, you know? So, hang on one second. Yeah, so the piano's like, there's 2 guys in there, they're banging away, tinkling the ivories, as they say. And that place was packed. If you've never been to a Pat O'Brien's before, so usually where the piano is a very, very small area compared to pretty much the rest of it. And it was like 4 p.m. and that it was already full. People are in there, they're singing along and getting rowdy at like 4 in the afternoon on a Friday. It was incredible. Hey, Trip Billy, what's happening? So I go in there, I get my glasses, I get a hurricane to go, I leave there, and I'm heading to the House of Blues because, much like Pat O'Brien's, there are multiple houses, like House of Blues, right? So they have one in Orlando. If you've ever been to Walt Disney World, there's one down at Disney Springs. But the one in New Orleans is, once again, the original. So I said, wow, how can you go to New Orleans without going to the House of Blues and the Pat O'Brien? So it's a short walk. It was, I mean, I strolled. I literally, when I tell you I strolled and took my time, I like crawled and I was there in 20 minutes. So it's only 3 or 4 blocks down, and then you hook a right and it's 4 or 5 blocks there. So, you know, I walked probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks maybe, and I was there. But I get there, and I was specifically going there for 2 reasons. One was to check the place out, and 2 was to get like some memorabilia, like a T-shirt or something. They have no more gift shop. Their gift shop in New Orleans is totally online now. So I was super bummed. But I sat down at the bar and I had a beer. Hey, Coach N, what's happening? I am at Urban South Brewery in NOLA, New Orleans. So I sat there, I had like 2 beers, and then to get from there to here, where I am now at Urban South Brewery, it's like a 2-mile like stint. So like it has been all week. It's been like 90 degrees plus. It feels like it's been up around 95 plus. Humidity's high, just like Florida. And I said, this fat backside is not walking 2 miles in this. So I called for an Uber, and here we are. So, Coach, I've selected a sample. I have a IPA, a lager, a sour, and an ale. And the last thing I need to try is the BA12. It's labeled. So this is their ale that I believe the description said it was aged in a double bourbon barrel. So I'm hoping that there's a little bit of notes of bourbon when I take this sip. So oh, that is so good. So I would say this is on par with the Troganator. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Not quite as sweet as the Troganator, but it runs a good second. Wow, Costa Mom, really? Wow. So, for those of you just joining in, Costa Mom's talking about Hershey Park, which we were at. It was a kind of a cold and rainy day, but we did some streaming from there for about 6 hours a couple weekends ago. So, Cindy, welcome in. Nice to see you. For those of you just getting here, we are at Urban South Brewery here in New Orleans, or New Orleans, as I'm told I need to say it. And we're having a good time. Our last day here. We leave early tomorrow morning. We've had a great week. So if you want to catch little bits and pieces, I did about just about a 30-minute stream. It was short. From I had a networking event last night on a paddle boat. So we were out in the Mississippi for a couple of hours. I streamed for about 30 minutes. I streamed from Bourbon Street the other day, so those are up there, and then and we'll have today. So let me give you guys a look around so you guys can see what this looks like. So we start out over here, really cool. They got a bunch of games like old school. They all take quarters, right? So that's cool. And then as I pan around this way, You guys will see all of their mash tuns, and then in the background, so over here, there's a whole bank of fermenters. That's what this is. This right here, this trailer, is actually a bar. They have taps on the other side of it. So as we pan across, this is a really, really big building. That is a wall of beer cans just stacked up, ready to go. And then if you go down, like if you were to go in over here and then go down that way, kind of behind the t-shirts, you would see that that there is like their bottling and kegging goes on over there. So that's what the place looks like. It is, like I said, it's definitely one of the probably bigger breweries we've been to. Man, that bourbon barrel beer, woo! That is my favorite so far. The jelly's really good at sweet. So if you like a sweet sour, they call it a sour. It has no hint of sour in it at all. The jelly flavoring is extremely strong in it. I love it. It's so good. Yep. Again, they're Paradise Park. So this would be like Pilsner, Lager. So it's light. It kind of has Coors Light, Bud Light kind of flavoring and feel to it. It's light, very, very light. And then Tranquil Dawn. So this is their IPA. It's got a little haze to it. So I don't believe the board described it as a hazy IPA, but it has a good nose. But the hops in it very, very smooth. So good, so good. I've not had a bad beer yet. They do have a menu online. I do not know if their kitchen is open. I am hoping it is, because they do a seafood boil down here. So, seafood boils are, I would describe them, what I know is a clam boil, but instead of clams, you have shrimp and crawfish. And that is like one of the final things on my bucket list, is to try a little crawfish. So we will polish off these beers, and I'm gonna go get another flight, try 4 more different things, and see if I can get me a seafood dinner. Again, I don't know if their kitchen's open, but ooh, they make a peach one. That's interesting to me. I've never had a peach or a mango flavored sour before. I hope everybody's had a great week. I have had a spectacular week. I am looking forward to what is I guess potentially my new one of my new jobs. Now I am trying to read the chat, but I can't on my other phone here. It is not allowing me to. That is very interesting. So, for those of you that have been watching this whole week, what has been your favorite part so far? I can tell you, let's talk about the Big Easy a little bit. So if you've never been here before, it is a place where I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Everybody's really laid back. Hey Sam, what's happening? It's really laid back around here. Everybody kind of has that party vibe. Everybody's like drinking, we're having a good time, double-fisted. There's no open container law, so like right now if I take these and I just walk outside the door, it's fine. Nobody's stopping me, nobody's giving me a ticket, arresting me. Actually, I feel like to a certain degree it's almost encouraged. So, you know, there's that. And I've discovered that there is a lot more to do here than just like all the tourist things, right? So like a lot of people go to Bourbon Street. I have found on Bourbon Street, you've got a couple of different people, right? So you've got people like me, tourists, you're like, hey, I want to do it. You're here in NOLA, so you got to do it, even if it's not during Mardi Gras. So you go up there, and Bourbon Street has a bunch of those people. The second type of people are the people that are natives here, that just want a hardcore party atmosphere. And it is, even now, the last couple of nights, I will tell you without a doubt, it is 100% hardcore partying. Even though Mardi Gras is not here, the street is packed with people. Every bar, every nightclub. If you're into, how do I put this? If you're into scantily clad human beings, those clubs are packed. There are just so many people there all the time. You never really wait long for a drink. The drinks are cheap. So, you know, it's really set up to have a good time. The third people there are the people that are just hustling to make a buck. And it's all the street performers. If you guys watched a couple of nights ago, I showed a band for a little bit. That's a street band. It happens all the time. They're really, really good. Why they're playing in the street, I don't know. Some of those guys were so good, I'm like, in the back of my mind, I was like, what are you doing? Why are you here? So then you kind of got like the people out that are just trying to make a living, and they're legitimate. You know, yeah, you have some people that are panhandling, but the police are very good about making those people kind of move along. They let the street performers kind of do their thing, which is great. So there's a really good vibe down there. If you go a couple of streets either way, I would say that, especially like Frenchman Street, you go over to Frenchman Street, it kind of has the same feel, except it's a lot more relaxed. There's not that really hardcore partier vibe, which you may, depending upon your personality, go like, eh. But really, if you are a little bit older, like my age, maybe a little older, and you still want to have a good time, it's a little bit of an older crowd. They're having a great time, but they're a little more mellow. It's not as busy. Like, it's busy, but not as busy. And I found the music to be a little bit better there. Not that so that's not to say that the entertainment and the music was bad on Bourbon Street. It was quality, good stuff. But it's more like, it's less like party band stuff, and it's more like true musicianship. They play all mainstream stuff. You can find a lot of jazz out there. Oh, you like the band playing in the street? Yeah. They were really good. They were cool. So that's great. And then like if you don't want to do any of the partying stuff, that's all right. Because if you go down towards like a few blocks, and I'm not even talking like across town, if you just get a few blocks removed from the French Quarter and the Jackson Square area, you can find a lot of really good bars. It's not nearly like, it's like a quarter of the craziness. Good music, fantastic prices on everything down here. And I don't know if I'm saying that because, like when I see prices back home, I'm like, oh, but I mean, 2-for-1 drink specials. I bought a round of drinks last night on the riverboat for everybody, pretty much the whole class. It cost me like $80 with the tip included. So it's affordable if you want it to be affordable. And then you got places like this, which are way off the beaten path from all the nuttiness that this area of our country has to offer, and yet you can still have a good time. Oh wow, these guys are getting a tour of the place. Oh, I should go ask if I can get a tour. That'd be cool. So, I wish the band would have been playing last night during the stream, so we kind of caught like the end of them. If you listen to last night's stream, even though it was short, the music you hear in the background is the music that they were playing. They piped it in through the speakers for the whole boat, so to the border of Texas. Sure, Emily, sure. So this is it's a good place to come. I understand why people want to come here now, while people, especially younger people, may want to live here. Maybe like older people who like to just relax, have a good time, be really social. This is a very, very social city. So I can see you. I can see you all the way from here. Low power mode, what is that? Well, we cannot have that, can we? Give me 1 second, let me plug y'all in. Here we go. All right. So it is currently 6:12 here, which means it's 7:12 back home. And that tells me that somebody who's watching should be going to sleep. Oh, so I had a really neat experience yesterday. So on the way, so I've Ubered everywhere. I think as of right now, I've spent all week. I've probably spent about 175, 180 bucks in Ubers. I was not a big proponent of Uber. I was like, I don't get it, or drive, whatever. So worth the money I paid. You know, not having to worry about driving anywhere. They all knew the most direct route because they're trying to turn riders as fast as they can. So they get you where you're going. It's safe, it's clean. So Uber's been really, really good in this city. I don't think I've waited more than 7 or 8 minutes for a car to show up. But yesterday, on the way to the boat, I got to ride in a Tesla Model 3 standard range. Almost the exact same car. Mine's the standard range plus. This model, I think, was a 2020, he said. And I rode in the back seat, so now I know what it's like to ride in the back seat of my car. It was a good ride, but it was cool. I was like, oh, we're getting a Tesla for just the regular basic Uber price, which was kind of weird because everywhere else I've been, especially down like Disney, if you call and get an Uber, that's like their premium. They're like their black level Uber, so they charge you more for it. This was just standard. It was awesome. Enjoying the heat in Louisiana. Man, let me tell you what. I am not cut out for this sort of stuff. It is like, it has been the ambient temperature has been between 88 and 90 every day. The feels like has been anywhere between 95 and 100 with humidity up around 80+% most days. So, hello, wife. And there she is, everybody. The reason why I am able to do all the crazy ridiculousness that is my life. Man, I'll tell you what. So, I would say this though. I've noticed as I've gotten older, the heat, I can almost bear the heat. Like the 95 degrees, in the shade, it was nice. When we were walking in the sun, you're kind of like, man, it's hot. The worst part of the whole thing was the humidity. Man, that is just like, it was so dang hot. You couldn't breathe. It was like, man. It is. Yeah. That's kind of what it felt like. Yeah, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. There ain't no truer statement than that. It has not been under a feels like a 95 all week. And it has been all that and then some. Although I have found I've adjusted to it pretty well. It's way more tolerable when I'm not wearing my backpack carrying all this gear. And I don't have that big ring that encroaches around the side because I'm sweating so much. So way better when I'm not carrying stuff. There's actually a nice breeze in here. They got a couple of big fans up on the ceiling that's like circulating the air, so it's nice in here actually. So at the corner of St. Peter and can't remember the cross street. I ran into it's called like Cafe Paula Bar or something like that, and they did Cajun and Creole food, and I had some alligator bites. It was absolutely fantastic. What am I drinking? So I had an IPA which I finished. I'm currently working on their lager, which is the Paradise Park. I will then move on to the Mayhaw Jelly, which this is their sour that's not sour. It's actually very sweet. There's no sour bitterness to it. And then finally, I have a double bourbon barreled ale, which is actually really good, kind of like the Troganator. So. Yeah, high in the 80s. I've never had alligator until today, so I had blackened alligator. I could get it blackened or deep fried. So I chose blackened because I was like, man, like, and you can deep fry anything, and to me, to a certain degree, deep fried food is just deep fried food, right? It all kind of sort of tastes the same. So I figured blackened would be grilled, and I'd get a better sense of like flavor composure and stuff, complex. So I got it, and I tried a piece that had very little seasoning on it, and it was really good. Had the texture of chicken, had a texture of chicken, and it didn't taste too much like chicken. A little bit. It was almost a little tasted like almost a little oily, like just a little fat. So it was good. And then the Cajun spices that they were using. Oh man, like I love spicy food to a certain degree. I love getting like buffalo and stuff, and this spice was like, I don't know how to describe it. It made your mouth dance, and it let you knew it was spicy without being so hot like your eyes were watering. It was so good, man, so good. Squirrel, I need to there are some things that I think I need to draw the line at, and squirrel may be it. Man, I don't know. I mean, what's after squirrel? Raccoon? Do I try a little rat? I mean, armadillo? Armadillo? Like, where would it end? And I like here that so their flights are like 4-ounce glasses. So, and they fill them right to the top. So you're really getting a good sample here. Man, if you are ever in New Orleans, right? Did I say that right? If you're ever in New Orleans, come on down to Urban South Brewery. If you're looking for somewhere that's just a little bit out of the way, kind of off the beaten path, just a little bit. These guys got great beers, and we're gonna go actually see. Maybe we can get a little food. We'll try some food here. Some folks here eat dillo. I don't know what dillo is. I've gotten one t-shirt, which look on the camera reel because I took a picture of it. And I will, excuse me. I will actually take the camera and we'll go for a walk over there in a minute. I'm gonna kill these last two flights, and we'll go walk over there. And if you want something, just shoot me a text message. Armadillo, right? Yeah, armadillo. But we're starting to run short on time, so. Man, this sour. It is literally the opposite of sour. I don't know why they call it a sour. It is just like, man, it is anything but sour. It's sweet. They should call it a sweet. It's really good though. And you know what? So the more I sit here and think about it, considering the producer has joined us, this would really be a nice place to come. If you are not looking to really get turned up or throw down or whatever you want to call it, and you just want to be like around a very social atmosphere, have a really good but really affordable drinks. The same thing with the food. The food's now not like outrageously priced around here. This is a really good city to come to. I will caution you, however, and tell you that, although I have not experienced it, they say when nightfall comes, You know, you should travel in at least pairs, if not a group. Watch where you're going. Try not to get too far off the main drags, the beaten path, because it can get a little dicey. And if the local news was an indicator, I can see exactly, you know, where they're coming from. So in Alabama, they eat armadillo. Emily, fried? Oh, fried armadillo. I don't know about that. Coach knows. Coach has been so many places. So y'all, I need y'all to like say a prayer, cross your fingers, do a dance, knock on some wood. That my boss, not my direct boss, she's good with it, but both of our, like the real big boss, just, man, hope and pray that she lets me go and do this new thing that I'm being asked to do, because some of the places I'll go, it's you know, it's yeah, we go some really cool places. So I'm gonna get to try some really good local beers. I'm gonna get to see some really great local stuff across the country. So let's hope, fingers crossed, right? I can help not only my own people and become really much better at my job, but it'll allow me to go a lot of different places that I don't know if I would get to as fast as this would allow me to. So 18, walk down Bourbon Street at night. I saw some things, man. I know. Yeah. Yep. You see all kinds out there on Bourbon Street. Let me tell you what, there are, you know, they say it takes all kinds, man. Bourbon Street, oh brother. Does it take all kinds, man. Man, that sour, I would love to dump a little Screwball whiskey in, because I swear it would taste just like peanut butter and jelly. Uh-oh, what happened, you guys? Y'all went away. There we go. Man, y'all, like, I don't know what happened there. The gimbal like crashed. So, all right, we're gonna finish up the double bourbon barrel here. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Watch the fort for me. Make sure nobody steals you guys. We're gonna go get another flight. See if we can get a little food up in here. Oh yeah, the kitchen must be open. I see a table over here, and they got some food. So we're gonna try to get the seafood boil, and yeah, we will. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go use the boys' room here in between. So screw right, Coach. I think that's a great idea. Hey, Coach, while I got you here on the line, man, I've been texting with some of my other friends, so we're thinking about maybe putting together a little guys trip for a long weekend, 3 or so days, and I could see this being the potential landing spot, because even in the off season, like now, we do some damage. So if you think you might want in, let me know. I think that you would, you might fit in very well with our group. I could see that being a very good fit. All right, I don't know. These guys just got done with the tour, so before they go and hog up the line, you're in? All right, I'll let you know. Maybe, I don't know what your fall schedule will be like, but maybe in the fall, it'll be a long weekend. We come out like Thursday night, we do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Either come back late Sunday night or early Monday. Well, not early Monday, but Monday morning at some point. Get the liver prepped, yeah. So this week has been way easier than 2 weeks ago when I was out in the Gap in the Hershey Park area. That was that was a lot of exercise for a part of the body that hasn't been exercised very much, so I'll take days off. Sick days, otherwise known as extra vacation. All right, you guys hang tight here. I'm gonna turn the camera around, let you see what's going on here, and we're gonna use a little boys' room. You guys will see me in like 2 seconds. Pop up in front of the camera. We're gonna go get another flight here and see where it all brings us. All right, so stand by. I'll leave the sound on. All right, y'all. One mission complete. Everybody hang in there. I'll be right back. Here we go. Hopefully I won't trip and fall. Okay, I am back. Here we go. Time to get to work. All right, time to get to work, right? All right, so what are we doing here? Let's scroll back through the chat. What did I miss? So there is no seafood boil. They do it on Saturdays here, but obviously that's not going to happen. So I don't think I'm getting my crawfish, but it's all right. They have a food truck outside. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. So Hershey can be worked out, coach. Awesome. Love the venue. Yeah, it's a great venue. Great venue. Oh, Snoopy's in here. Hey, Snoopy. Holy Roller and HTX IPAs. Oh, all right. Puppies, yep. Yeah, there's a dog here. I get to say hello to Lewis. Loving this place. How many days? Coach, if we can make this happen, this is going to be one of the stops. So drink time. It's drink time. All right, so for those of you that have stuck around, thank you very much. So I ordered a stout this time. So we got us a stout, another sour. So stout, another sour, another lager, and another IPA. This one is called, they label it as N Ground. I forgot what it was. This one is the Playa Paradiso. This one is called Spilled. That's the sour. And this one, CTC, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So, that is, that's what we are trying right now. Busy day tomorrow. Yes, they do. Oh, it's like 7:45. So I forget I'm an hour behind home. And they have, we have softball pictures, and they gotta come and get me at some point. Hopefully they won't leave me on the side of the highway. Oh, all right, coach. All right. Yes, neutral ground. Yep. So, we're gonna try a little neutral ground. Let's see what happens. Ooh, it has a good nose. It's real good. Oh, that is sweet. Like literally, like fruity sweet. Oh, I love it. There's like, you can smell the hop, but you don't taste it. That is fantastic. So, the Playa Paradiso. Little hoppy. Oh, all right. Ooh, that's like, so you can taste the hops, but it's not very strong. Very mild. It plays in like the back, the middle to the back of your tongue. That's really good. This would be a great session beer. Like if you just want to sit down and have really good flavor and just like motor for a couple of hours, that's it. Consider a milkshake IPA. Wow, really? All right. Next, we are going to try the Spilled, which is that reddish looking one. It's on the sour list. Oh, it smells like candy. Seriously. Well, taking one for the team. Hello, Purple Queen. Welcome in. Again, they have brewed a sour that is oddly not sour, but sour at the same time. So you can taste the sour, but it's not like it's not a bitter sour. It's not like a lemon sour. You kind of get the little tingle of a sour, and it is so smooth. That is really good. It's crisp. It's very flavorful. Very flavorful. Awesome. And now, for what we've all been waiting for, the stout, which is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It smells like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is no lie. This legitimately smells like a bowl of cereal right now. Oh, cheers. Before I take this, thank you all for being here. I feel like I've not thanked you properly yet, but thank you. I hope you've all hit the like button. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. This week's been crazy, but I'm glad I've seen a bunch of you like trying to catch pieces here and there. I did the best I could do. It was really, I'm more here for work. The whole streaming from here has just been like sidebar stuff, so, but I appreciate you all tuning in and watching a little bit, leaving a like, so cheers. Here's a little Cinnamon Toast Crunch for you. Yep, 100% tastes like the cereal. These beers here are absolutely amazing. I have not tried one beer yet out of the 8 I've sampled where I've been like, nah. They are all legitimately spot on in terms of flavor, hops, the complexity of the hops, the nose on it. This place has got this stuff together. If you are ever down here in Louisiana and you come to New Orleans, you have got to come to Urban South Brewery. And I'm not just saying that because it's like it's got my name in it. I am saying that because this is like legitimately in my brain, retirement. If I had to open a business when I retire, this is what I want. This is it. They've got their stuff together. It's good. Pierce, I have not found Ghost in the Machine yet. I've been looking in every vending machine I can find. I don't see any Ghost in the machine. Oh, and I get one more beer. I forgot. I bought a dragon fruit one. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me turn the camera around so you got something to watch that's just not a background. Let me go to the cooler. Hold on. Here we go. Woo! All right. So I ended up buying a beer. Dragon Boots. Look at that. Isn't that cool? What a cool looking can. So oh boy, that's not good. Sean, did you end up finding? No. Christina G, I have visited Sarasota before, yes. Yep. This Urban South sells nationally. It is not anywhere locally I have found yet in New England. At least in my part of Mass and Rhode Island, I'm not finding it. So if they are out there, Urban South, if you're listening, you gotta come to Massachusetts, bro. Come on, man. I'll be like your Northeast Regional Distribution Armchair Quarterback Manager. Advertisement. I could be your advertisement guy. Be like, this is Sean Urban for Urban South, and it would literally all match up. On the books, all above board. Oh, you live in Sarasota. Yep, awesome, that's cool. Nice place to live. That's a really nice community. Go Red Sox! I'll tell you, I am, so there are some things down here that I saw, that were, at times a little unnerving. But I would say, for the most part, this is like such a good vibe and a nice way of life. Everybody's like laid back. Nobody's like all over you. Nobody's like bickering back and forth when you like look at them the wrong way. It's just been a really good vibe here all week. Mellow, good social atmosphere. We could be there. Oh, Coach, we could. That would be awesome. How cool would that be? Oh, you've been there 2 years now, huh? Awesome sauce. Nice weather year round. Coach and I can come visit. Be the distributors for Urban South Brewery. They're probably already there. So, a couple of guys over here playing Street Fighter. It's that's what they're getting excited about. Those are my kind of people. Getting excited about video games. And all the games here, and like the pinball machine, they all take quarters. They have Golden Tea Live. So for anybody that's around, you know, like 40, 45, maybe into your 50s, you understand what I'm talking about. They have Golden Tea Live. That's incredible. They have a Galaga and this Pac-Man machine. Raiden 2, Street Fighter, Outrun, and NBA Jams. Best video game ever? I don't know. Man, that's gonna be a debate forever because so you got like Street Fighter and you've got Mortal Kombat. But Street Fighter definitely pulls at the heartstrings. So what is everybody up to on Friday night? Coach, I actually made it to, so Blockbuster at one point had a tournament. And it was a Mortal Kombat tournament. Blockbuster sponsored it. And I made it all the way to Orlando, down to their semifinals and finals. It was like this big, like, national tournament. Trapper was the best ever, yeah. Yep. Tapper. Oh, Coach, that's awful. Fix your water heater? What part? Is it just the relief valve? If it's the relief valve, that's an easy fix. Do some work at school. All right, all right. I'm flying home tomorrow. I am very excited to be able to see my daughter and my wife. So that is what I am most looking forward to this weekend. I've had like, in the last 3 weeks, and Stephanie will tell you this all day long, I've probably had like one family day in the last 3 weeks. So it would be nice to get back home and spend some time with them. Yep, rusted. Oh. 5 years? Is that not under warranty? That's like those things should go like a decade. You should like legitimately be replacing your water tank. If you buy a real cheap one, maybe every 7 to 8 years, but they should last you like 10, 12 years. So, weird. Here we go. All right, Streamlabs. Man, sorry about that. Coach, that stinks, man. 5 years old. That is just like not cool. You'll love the photo. All right, send it to me. Oh we got another dog here. It's a poodle. Puddle. Oh, is that what you texted me? Nah, I'll look at it when I stop streaming. All right. Buffering again? My apologies. Streamlabs has different intentions tonight. Woo! All right. So, the last one we got left. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, and Dragon Boots. Dragon Boots. Coach sounds like he's ready to come on down to New Orleans and meet me with the fellas down here and become part of the crew. That's the way it's sounding. Just saying, that's the way it sounds. Coach wants in. Princess Banks. Coach, have I got a story for you? And that story is definitely off stream. Princess Banks. Hey, we should open a bar called that. Be like a chain, right? It'd be a chain bar. It'll be like the Hooters of bars. Yep, definitely a story. So tell me to tell you the story of the club, if you remember, either Sunday or next week or something. So. Oh boy, it was quite the thing. Man, that Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So you guys know I go taste a lot of beers from a lot of places. I've never tasted beers that have had so much accuracy in like their title. So like Cinnamon Toast Crunch tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like sours that weren't sour. Don't fail me now. Here at the end of all things predictable. There we go. All right, and to try the Dragon Boots. That is the last act of Congress, kids. Woo! Here we go. No sound like that, right? So of the Dragon Boots. Here you go. Cheers, everybody. So this is made with dragon fruit. It kind of has that sweet dragon fruit taste, but it's just a hint hoppy, like IPA hoppy. Cool can, bro. I love it. Bring this can home with me. It is really cool though, right? I mean, look at it. It does not taste like a double IPA, so yeah. Yeah. All right, with that, give you all one more look around. I'm gonna wrap this up as I have a 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m. wake-up call tomorrow. So this is Urban South Brewery, New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for the last hour and 35 minutes. We have tried 6, 7, 8, 9 beers. All awesome. So, yep. Great spot to go drinking. Want to get a good beer? They have food truck here. Saturday night they do their own food. So, but for now, thank you all very much. I appreciate your support from me to you. All of my streams this week, from Bourbon Street to the river cruise to here. Thanks, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. None of this would be possible. So here's to you. Thank you very much. And I will see you all next week very soon. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Goodbye. We will see you all later. Later, Spanky Dranks Urban. I love that. That's awesome. Until next time, keep it real, keep it smooth. We'll see y'all real soon. Bye, everybody.